Lila, look at you, showing up like the personification of Wembley Stadium's lost and found bin. That England shirt barely fits the mood, but at least it fits you. Happy St. George's Day.
Happy St. George's Day. And excuse you, Finn. My shirt's retro, not rejected. Yours looks like it survived 3 World Cups and 1 tragic barbecue. This is proper uniform behavior.
Proper uniform? If this is proper, I should have worn my full knight's armor just to protect myself from your comebacks. Honestly, though, it does feel like we're in the St. George's Day secret society. Initiation, must own 1 questionable football-tasting shirt.
It does. Everywhere else is all noisy parades and people arguing about whether to put ketchup or HP sauce on their bacon baps. Here, it's just us, and the ghost of every past England penalty mishaunting the shirts.
I actually love the piece. It's like we've invented a VIP room for St. George's Day. Sorry, only people in ill-advised red and white allowed inside. Please check any loudness and flag waving at the door.
Exactly. Low-key national holiday just for us. You know, the last time I went outside on St. George's Day, someone tried to knight me with a traffic cone. This is safer.
There's honor in a traffic cone knighthood, Lila. But I agree. Sometimes it's better as a 2-person celebration. No noise, no confetti in your tea. Just you, me, and our sacred shirts. England expects absolutely nothing from us today but good banter.
And let's be honest, if England's expecting anything from us, we're already letting them down by not bringing sausage rolls. But at least the shirts are doing the heavy lifting. Here's to the quietest St. George's Day. Cheers, Sir Finn of the Roast.
Cheers, Dame Lila of the eternal comeback. May we always wear questionable shirts, talk utter nonsense, and dodge rogue traffic cones, all in the spirit of the patron saint of dragons, football, and low-key podcasting. All right, St. George's Day. Time to transform the sleep room. I'm picturing red and white everywhere. I'm about to raid the laundry basket, so if your missing socks start showing up as bunting, don't blame me.
Go ahead. Just try not to use the ones I actually want to wear tomorrow. Also, if you start chanting Angel Landazelle in the sleep room, I swear I'll smother you with the flag, aka my stripy t-shirt from 2008.
That's the spirit. I live for rebellion and questionable laundry decisions. Come on, Lila. Don't you want full match day energy sandwiched between 2 memory foam pillows?
Our version of rowdy is dangerously close to just napping aggressively. Look out, dragon. Finn might snore you into submission.
Hey, my snoring's legendary. Put that on the snack menu. Crisps, chocolate, and the soothing sound of Finn gently destroying the peace.
I'll bring the softest blanket and our fancy St. George's trifle, which is just whatever snacks we've hidden from ourselves and then heroically rediscovered. If that's not festive, I don't know what is.
Honestly, it doesn't matter if we're surrounded by dragons or just rogue socks. We make it our celebration. Low light, snacks, questionable bunting, top-tier company.
Absolutely. Who needs a castle when you've got a padded cell and someone who makes every holiday at least 312% more ridiculous? Happy St. George's Day, Finn. May our socks wave bravely in the breeze of the radiator.
All right, Lila, it's St. George's Day and we're still here doing trials. Remind me, did St. George ever have to fill out endless paperwork while fighting dragons? Because I'm pretty sure the only thing he slayed was his inbox.
Finn, I'm convinced St. George's biggest battle was probably against his Wi-Fi. Honestly, even dragons run faster than our office internet. At least today, it feels like we're fighting for something epic instead of just powering through spreadsheets.
For once, the trials don't feel like medieval torture. It's more like we're on a quest with snacks promised at the end. That's the real St. George's Day energy. Slay a spreadsheet, win a cupcake.
You know, having a reason to celebrate makes even filing forms feel noble. Suddenly I'm Leela the Brave, conqueror of the copier jam. My greatest foe, the Toner Dragon.
All these little battles feel lighter with you in my nightly squad. Plus, your war cries are way less terrifying than the managers at 9 am. Also, you sing when you defeat the stapler, and no one can unhear that.
Let's be honest. My battle chant is just the final countdown, but off-key. Sorry, podcast listeners. We're bringing that St. George's Day spirit, and a total disregard for melody, straight through these trials.
It's not about the dragons. It's not about the trials. It's about not embarrassing myself in front of you, which after your song, I can finally achieve. Thanks, Leela.
You're welcome, Finn. Today we're slaying monsters, and any sense of musical dignity this podcast ever had.
So, Lila, any regret spending St. George's Day in the sleep room, or are we upgrading to a luxury suite next year? Maybe with a view of the bin cupboard.
Honestly, Finn, this is living. Who needs medieval dragons or a parade when you've got threadbare blankets and, yes, the subtle aroma of industrial cleaner?
It really is the little things, like how the mattress has more valleys than a Tolkien map. If that's not British resilience, I don't know what is.
Absolutely. Let's be real. Even George would see this place and just slay a cup of tea and call it a day.
Happy St. George's Day, Lila.
Happy St. George's Day, Finn.
Can't think of anyone I'd rather celebrate with. Even if the highlight is debating whether that creaking noise is the pipes or the ghosts of failed flat-pack furniture.
If it's the ghosts, I hope they brought snacks. Otherwise, they can just haunt us with passive-aggressive assembly instructions.
Only on this podcast you get banter, ghosts, and patriotic color schemes, red, white, and questionable upholstery.
The nation may be parading, but I'm celebrating that I get to finish this day with you. No noise, no crowds, just two professionals reaching absolutely historic levels of sitting quietly together.
And hey, next year, same time, same questionable mattress.
Deal. But next time I'm bringing a dragon. At least then we'll have an excuse for the scorch marks on the curtains.